And then kids and Facebook. If their parents only knew that they're not 13 and they're on Facebook. But we do have an internet policy, and it's up to the parents to know what's going on.
Any questions for the library board chairman? Will we be getting any architectural plans from Val anytime soon?
We just talked about, Susan talked about tonight, we just got a preliminary project estimate cost from Val tonight. And this is, again, very preliminary, very pre-design phase. This is for, here's my preliminary project cost estimate for the complete renovation of both levels of the existing building for use as a public library for review and critique. The site costs are to extend the sidewalks to the back of the building, which would be the future front of the building. And he has come up with a preliminary cost estimate of $792,000 to remodel and renovate both levels completely into a public library. Changing the entrance more accessible that way, staying within the confines of this structure. And it still leaves us a little bit short on space, but it is what it is.
It does not include relocation. Remodeling would take about 22 weeks minimum. And you know, there's long-term things to consider with doing both levels, and that would be staffing costs. You usually do not have a floor unstaffed, depending upon what's in it. I think we need, you know, we've been here before. In fact, in 2005, the cost of remodeling and going out was $987,000. I think before we sink a lot of time and effort, architectural fees, planning studies, we need to know if this is a go with you for price-wise. We figured it out. Okay, with USDA, it was 4.25%, I believe, right?
Yep.
40 years.
40 years.
If we did, I did a rough at a 1.2 million project with this building and the City Hall location. The city would have to come up with about $63,000 a year. To meet principals and interest. Val said it's possible we could meet the crunch time for USDA's June 30th. Need to know if it's a go deadline to ask for a waiver. When I talked to Lori this morning, they're not guaranteeing waivers. And then July 31st construction, Val said we would probably meeting 5 nights a week and everything else between now and then to get to that point. And I asked Lori, I said, what if the muni is ready to be remodeled before we are? And she said, you better be darn close and on the heels of ready to go, and can prove that you got your ducks in a row and ready. Val had said if we wanted to do this, and we had talked about adding on instead of doing both levels, straight through and adding on, there's no way he can meet the USDA deadline by getting stuff drawn and contractors here to look at the building and bids.
What is the council's pleasure?
You know, I know it's new information tonight, it's just
Have
somewhere
we requested
soon,
it then? Thank you.
we're going to need to know.
This is the first I've seen this tonight.
We got it at 5 o'clock, so
Okay.
we just kinda need to know if we're going down this path, and then.
We're all digesting it together.
Yeah.
And I didn't put supper on top of it, cause it didn't go. But, I can make you a copy of this estimate, if you'd like it. And then we can hash it out.
Personally, you know my position on this. I do not want to borrow any more money to do this. I was really hoping that we could accomplish this with those community center funds from the FEMA that can't be used up there. I don't know if you have applied for those yet. I think the last I heard, my understanding was that it hadn't been applied for. Is that correct?
That's correct.
You have to have a plan in place, approved. It took us quite a while to get the last one going. I don't know what the statute of limitations are on the FEMA money. I'm pretty sure that's getting close to gone.
It's getting close, but you know, one of the thoughts that I had was that the extension going out could be, I believe, could be used as a PW for that money.